Thanks for joining us. Islamic State's recruitment network has attracted hundreds of Russian citizens, and notably in the southern Republic of Ingushetia. And RT recently launched its own investigation into the worrying trend.
We're now going to the village of Maiska in the Republic of North Ossetia here in Russia's Caucasus. It's just around 100 kilometers from Chechnya. We hear from local residents that there is a family in that village whose two daughters have joined ISIS in Syria. Из этого дома уехали две девчонки в Сирию?
Они ушли и не вернулись, и все.
Это когда было?
Это уже 1,5 года.
1,5 года, ушли и не вернулись. А им сколько лет было?
Им 20 и 22.
Artur and his friend Aslan traveled to Syria. But after spending several days there, they came back home.
Через месяц мы все поняли, что там происходит. Конечно, мы оттуда хотели отскочить. Там, наверное, было больше тирании с их стороны, чем с правительства. Вот сверхжестокость, просто жестоко. Убивали стариков, женщин убивали, кто не подчинялись. Расстреливали. Не только убивали, потом еще и издевались над трупами.
Well, now special rehabilitation centers have been set up to help ex-jihadists who regret their decision to fight in Syria and want to come home. The President of Russia's Republic of Ingushetia spoke exclusively to us about this.
In Ingushetia's capital, memorials for fallen warriors lie side by side. Generals from Tsarist era battles, tanks from the Great Patriotic War, more recently those who've died fighting terrorism. The last headstone reads 2014. In the 21st century, a new battle has now emerged, no longer one for land and resources, but one for hearts and minds. While terrorism is not new to Russia, least of all the Caucasus, its face has changed. The 90s saw criminals and militants hiding in woods around the region. Now, a flow of jihadist fighters cross the border to travel to conflict hotspots. This latest phenomenon has created the question of how to deal with those who return. Ahmed Zaitov heads Ingushetia's Security Council and the Adaptation Commission, a rehabilitation program for those who've joined or tried to join jihadist groups. If they can prove they have no serious misdeeds on record, they're given a second chance to return to peaceful civilian life.
If we adapt the person, we don't leave him on his own. We control his behavior. If he used to study, we petition him to return to education. If he's unemployed, we help with finding work. If he's homeless, we help rent a home or a plot of land where he can live with his family and be useful.
In a local village, we meet Ravil, not his real name, who had been detained at the border while trying to get to Syria. He says he was angered by videos of Assad's troops committing alleged crimes. He's been working with the Commission for several months, although he remains under close surveillance.
Some change, some stay on their old path, but this second chance is important to those who've changed their views, who are relying on this chance. More programs would be good, but these rehabilitated people must be genuine about it. They must be honest about what they've been through.
Other participants of the amnesty scheme aren't so optimistic. Murad, his identity hidden for safety, says there are too many empty promises and not enough concrete work.
It's almost impossible to find work here. Of course, they'll give promises, but these are empty words. Many people want to work, but can't. There is big unemployment here. If the Commission takes its work seriously, maybe they'll get some results.
We put this problem to the Republic's president, who's adamant that the issue is internal conflict in young people, not a lack of opportunity.
A lot is being done in the Republic. In 5 years, we've reduced unemployment by 20%. It was more than 50%, and now it's 30%, and we're still doing more. This is not an issue of unemployment. It's an issue of young people finding themselves. 60% of those on the wanted list weren't unemployed. They were rich. Some from security forces, university students. They had everything.
Big challenges remain in tackling jihadism in one of the poorest and most deprived regions of Russia. But although rehabilitating and reintegrating may be a longer path, it may now be the only alternative to an endless cycle of violence. Daniel Hawkins, RT, Ingushetia.